All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this world. And I say world because we got something big for you today. If you don't know who I am Dr. Barrett Matthews. I want to welcome you all here to Media Boss Live. I got a great great live stream for you today, and my guest is going to be even better than great. I just want to make sure y'all understand that. Now, let me ask you a question. How would you like to have your message, your content, in over 100 different languages and spread over 200 different countries and having affiliates sell your products for you? Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. Having affiliates sell it for you in over 200 countries. Well, I want you to check something out real quick, and I'll let you see what I'm talking about. Okay, look at this. Hey everybody, Dr. Barrett Matthews here. And I'm not only a World Civility Ambassador and an advisor to a king, but I also run Media Boss Pro, where we turn retired CEOs and current C-suite execs into industry icons by leveraging media so that people will not only find them, but pay them. I partnered with The Great Discovery because they're not only helping to sell my products globally, but they're also translating my messages into over 200 different countries and 100 different languages. Want to find out? Check this out. Hallo zusammen, Dr. Barrett Matthews hier. Ich bin nicht nur Botschafter für Weltzivilität und Berater eines Königs, sondern leite auch Media Boss Pro. Wir machen pensionierte CEOs. Salut, Dr. Barrett Matthews ici, pas juste un ambassadeur de civilité mondiale et conseiller d'un roi, mais aussi dirigeant de Media Boss Pro. Nous transformons les PDG à la retraite. 皆さん、こんにちは。バレット・マーシューズ博士です。世界の利益大事、王の顧問、メディアボスプロ運営者としてメディア活用し引退した CEO や Hola, soy el Dr. Barrett Matthews, embajador de la civilidad mundial, asesor de un rey y líder en Media Boss Pro. Convertimos a CEOs retirados. Ciao a tutti, sono Dr. Barrett Matthews, non solo ambasciatore della civiltà mondiale e consigliere di un re, ma gestisco Media Boss Pro, dove facciamo di CEO in pensione. Now, does that blow your mind? Well, look, you ready to have your mind blown some more? As a matter of fact, some of you are ready for a breakthrough. I know it. I can tell some of you are ready for a breakthrough. So, what I'm going to do for those of you who are ready for that breakthrough, I'm not going to hold it up any longer. I'm going to bring on my guest today. My guest is someone I've known for over a decade now. He, when I first saw him on stage, I saw the man breaking wood, breaking blocks with his hands. Man, he was just doing the thing. He is an award-winning, noted black belt in the martial arts. He is also an award-winning, noted speaker all over the world. And he is here to bring it for you today. And he is the one that introduced me to the Great Discovery, which we're going to showcase for you today. And I want to bring to you none other than Dr. Breakthrough. Dr. Breakthrough, welcome to Media Boss Live, my friend.
Well, hey, it's a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure to be with you. That was an incredible demonstration of you speaking different languages. And for everyone watching, we have that potential, that power for you to get your message in up to 100 languages, for you to have affiliates selling your content in up to 200 countries. And so, Barrett, I want to start with this. Competition is the way of the jungle. By the way, get something to write with, folks. It's a Dr. Breakthroughism, AKA Writer Downer. So number one, competition is the way of the jungle. Number two, cooperation is the way of civilization. But number three, collaboration is the way of the kingdom. And the way of the kingdom was what brings the fastest and most reliable, lasting success. So this concept, this witty invention that we're going to bring to you, tune in, get your friends to watch, it'll change their lives. Dr. Matthews, I'm blessed to be here with you.
Man, I'm blessed to be here with you, brother. You know, like I said, we've known each other for quite some time now, and I'm just honored just to have you here today. And I'm honored to have you as a friend, first of all, because you thought enough of me to share this with me. And I want to just let the world know that I appreciate you for that. And what I want to do is make sure that I share this with the people that I know and the people that are watching this today. Now, one thing I want you guys to do out there, if you're watching this on LinkedIn, if you're watching this on Facebook or a Facebook group, if you're watching this on X, wherever you're watching this, I want you to let us know where you're from. What do you do? Let us know. Comment in there. And if you have any questions along the way about the Great Discovery and how it can benefit your business, let us know because we can try to answer those questions for you right now. So we're going to make sure you have access to it, but we're gonna let you know. I'm going to share a link with you as well if you want to find out more about it. But I want to ask you, Dr. Breakthrough. First of all, if you could tell a little bit about yourself and your story, because I want people to know who you are. First of all.
Well, I'm your brother from another mother. I tell people if you got the same Heavenly Father, then that means we're part of the same family.
Amen.
We got the same future. So I grew up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And at 3 years of age, my dad left home, never called, never sent mom a dime. At 6 years of age, one of the most tragic things happened. I was playing in the middle of a field. A gang of teenagers came my way. I was so afraid I froze in my tracks. I was a 6-year-old boy. A gang of teenagers beat me up, slammed me down in the middle of a field, stomped all over me, kicked all over me like I was an ant or a roach. Then took a great big old bucket of tar, poured it on my face, poured it on my body, took a bunch of feathers, threw them on me, and they left me there literally to die. I've been through physical abuse and verbal abuse and sexual abuse and obviously racial abuse and financial abuse. And, the thing about it, I tried to commit suicide before I was even 12 years of age on 2 occasions. I'm so glad I failed. And so, make a long story short, some folks, I got started in martial arts to learn to protect myself. And as you can see behind me, I'm a grand champion, retired
Mm-hmm.
many years ago as a heavyweight champion with karate world rating. And as a champion, Barrett, Dr. Barrett, I now train others to be a champion in business. So 45 years ago, I led a guy named Myron Golden to Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And then he led me many years later into business. And and so we now have a business model that will impact the literal entire world. One of the things that Myron teaches taught me that helped me, and he said, Doc, you got great content that people will pay you for. Well, now I found a platform that takes my content, translated in different language. By the way, Barrett, it's going to cost me $2,000 to get my 21-day breakthrough challenge translated into Spanish because there's a lot of
Mm.
Hispanic people that took my challenge, but they said, but we have friends that want to take it, but they don't speak any English at all. Well, it's going to cost $2,000. It would have been somebody else's face, somebody else's voice, and somebody else's energy. Well,
Mm.
now through the great discovery, it didn't cost me $2,000. It's my face, it's my voice, it's my energy, perfect lip sync. I'm speaking Spanish, but not just Spanish, Japanese, Korean, Italian, German, and on and on and on and on. And now, instead of me being selling my 21-day breakthrough challenge, I was asleep the other day and somebody sold my challenge. They made money,
What?
I made money, and the company makes money. So I'll close with this, throw it back to you. Warren Buffett said it best. You will work until you die unless you learn to make money in your sleep. Through this concept, your content can make you money even while you sleep.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So what you're telling me is that while you were sleeping, someone else was able to get a hold of what you're doing and sell it to somebody for you. So they made money and you made money as well. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what you're hearing. Remember, competition is the way of the jungle. Cooperation is the way of civilization. But collaboration is the way of the kingdom. So one will chase 1,000, two will put 10,000 to flight. Here's what Dr. Breakthrough says: one plus one is two. That's cooperation. But one and one is 11. That's collaboration. So we can do so much more. So I don't know about you, Doc. It's easier for me sometimes to promote your stuff than my stuff. I can promote your stuff on this platform and still get paid.
Mm. So, and you don't even have to know the person. Am I right?
Exactly. As a matter of fact, we got a way, this is crazy. A person can sign up for free, get the 13-day free trial with the Genius Club,
Uh huh.
and they can give out, we got free content, and signs up for that free content, and 4 months later comes back and buys a $50,000 course, they'll make money on it. That's what's
Wow.
crazy of the cross collaboration. And also, you know, people that need, like in personal development, the people that need it most, usually won't take advantage of it. The
Mm-hmm.
people that need it least will take advantage of it. So because there's so many content creators and leaders, they're the ones buying the content first,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Wow. That's truly amazing to me. So I want to ask you, how did you come about this?
There's a guy named Ali Madawi, who
Mm-hmm.
is, by the way, now the executive vice president. We spoke together on the platform in 2017, and we connected. We started doing business together, and I said to him, Ali, I've never done business with anybody like you, the mindset that you have and the way. He said, oh, I've been trained in Six Sigma. I said, oh, that's a thing you can get like a green belt and a black. He said, yeah. I was like, wow. He said, yeah, they train people literally how to be successful. And so he said, I went through the pilot program, and he talked about how it was first for engineers and then high level executives. But the fourth generation, they call it the Great Discovery. And so he called me a couple months later and said, Doc, I got something for you. I got an offer you can't refuse. And so when he started talking about them translating my content into Spanish, I was like, whoa, I'm in. He said, no, I got others to tell. I said, no. He said, we want you to be the chief breakthrough officer. I'm really in. And we want you to be one of the partners, and we want to give you shares in the company. I'm really, 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 really in. So my
Right.
beautiful wife, my ABCD, adorable brown caramel delight, we say not win-win, we're not in. But whenever it's a win-win-win, we're all the way in. Doc, this is the most win-win-win, impossible to lose concept and community I've ever seen.
I mean, I find it utterly amazing. I really do, because it's one of those things. Like, you heard me just talk about it, and I kind of belabored the issue of making sure that you can get paid on your products and services. Someone else can help sell it, and you can make money, like you said, while you sleep. But here's the thing, because I've learned this, and believe me, I just got associated with it, and I'm loving what I'm finding out about it. I'm uploading content. As many of you know, my company is Media Boss Pro, but we actually promote media for business owners, for entrepreneurs. Well, I also am a podcaster myself. I've had a couple podcasts. I have the Productive Podcaster. I have my Media Boss podcast. Guess what I'm doing? I'm uploading my podcast content to the Great Discovery, because now people have, because here a lot of you don't, you know this. Some of you say, well, I don't have content that sell. I have free content. Well, guess what I'm doing? I'm putting my free content, and I'm putting my content to sell on the Great Discovery, because it's going to help me bring more people to what I do. And if you want to attract people, this is the way to do it. Wouldn't you say so, Dr. Breakthrough?
Well, most definitely, because again, sometimes, Barrett, people will connect with you, your personality, and your content. So I'm trying to sell them my content that they don't really want, or they don't see the real desperate need for it.
Mm-hmm.
But on this platform, they see you or somebody else's and they buy that. I still get paid. Wait a minute. I can give away free content or get them to take one of your free courses. And then if they decide to upgrade and pay, you get paid and I get paid. So again, it's the most win, impossible to lose situation. Now, here's what the scripture says: He that tilleth his land shall have plenty of bread. Here's what the scripture says: In the house of the righteous is much treasure.
Mm.
So, everybody watching me, you have a computer, you have a phone. It's not a lack of resources, it's a lack of resourcefulness. Now you can become what I call, and Dr. Barrett Matthews, we call this a CLO. What does that stand for? Chief Leveraging Officer. Archimedes said if I had a lever long enough and a prop strong enough, he said I could single-handedly move the world. Well, you don't have to single-handedly move the world. Like John Paul Getty said, I'd rather get 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts, because if something happens to me and all my income is based on me, I have no income. But if my income is based off just a little bit what I do, but what others do is the primary, I still have most of my income coming in. And that's what we have with this platform. And scripture just look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. So as I'm looking after you, sending people to buy your content, They may end up then buying somebody else's content or even my content, and we still all get paid. But to have your content translated in different languages, that's a game changer. And let's don't even talk about the two-way instant translation that they just demonstrated at the meeting last week.
We're going to talk about that in a minute, but we definitely going to talk about that one because that's another game changer. I want to welcome my buddy Rodney, who joined us here. Rodney Waits, fantastic leader, fantastic man of God. Want to welcome you, Rodney, for joining us here today. And one of the things that I definitely want to mention to everybody is that this program is not it's not niched into one particular business model. I know some people say, well, I do real estate, I do coaching on business, I do working with mothers. It doesn't matter. if you create content, then this is something for you because we can help put your content out there. And here's the one thing that actually kind of blew me away. And I want you to talk about this. It doesn't matter if it's print, if it's audio, if it's video. Am I right?
Correct. As long as it's content. And by the way, they've got the great discovery, that whole program, which MIT, Sloan School of Business said is one of the top 10 innovation of the last 150 years. We're talking about cell phone up there with the internet. And so that's what the Sloan MIT School of Business said. And there's been 1.4 million people have gone through that. So this guy, Ali Madawi, is how I found out about it. He had gone through it. And by the way, it took him from being a six-figure earner to a multiple seven-figure earner. Because these principles are transcendent, he was able to leverage the same concept and system. And by the way, my acronym for system is save yourself time, energy, money. If you add an S to it, because there's many systems combined, Dr. Matthews, it would be save yourself time, energy, money, stress. Now, who among you listening to me, other than me, the speaker, wants to save yourself time, energy, money, stress? Well, you got to leverage systems. So I want you to be a CLO, Chief Leveraging Officer. Get Dr. Matthews' link and become part of this community if you desire. Now, being average will keep you from joining this community. Joining this community will keep you from being average because we got an opposite of the crab mentality. Y'all know the crab mentality. One crab tries to get out, the rest pull them back in. We got what's called a reverse breakthrough crab mentality, which means we're like, Dr. Matthews, you're doing good, but you can do more. Go further, man. Go, Renee. Go ahead, Michelle. Come on, do more, go more. And we're going to assist. We're going to help you. And so that's the difference here, my friend. Again, the most win-win-win, almost matter of fact, impossible to lose concept ever. So this Ali Madawi guy, his marriage went from being on the rocks to now being very, very happy and satisfying. He also had never, ever been in a fight before. He started taking MMA, and literally within 9 weeks, he fought in his first MMA fight and got second place. Now, he wanted to get first place. I said, but he got, so that's just a few of the things. And so when I saw, so I'm telling you, I told him, I just like doing business with somebody like him. But then for me now to be able to share this with others. And so anyway, but it's powerful, Dr. Matthews. And here's one of the things. I'm nothing. Listen, I was just a nobody that God and I made into a somebody. Now I'm committed to telling everybody he can do the same and a whole lot more for anybody. And this platform is dedicated to that. So last thing, I throw it back to you. Wherever you want to go in life, wherever you are out there, like doctors, wherever you want to go in life, whatever you want to accomplish, through this great discovery that I call the great breakthrough, through the great discovery, you can get there faster and easier. Why? Number one, we'll give you mentors who can inspire you. Number two, a model you can follow. Number three, and by the way, a proven model. And number three, methods you can implement, and the speed of your implementation determine the speed of your success. If you're waiting for Dr. Matthews and I, you're already late.
I love it. And he's right, but I love it. So, guys, look, and I saw my man Rodney. He said he wants more information. Great. I'm gonna make sure we get that to you. My link is right there, but you and I will talk right after this as well, Rodney, because I want to make sure that I get you some information on how you can get with the great discovery. And for anyone else that's interested in getting with the Great Discovery, I'm going to make sure that you all have the links. I'm going to be talking to you because we want to make this happen, and we want to make this happen like ASAP for anybody. Because as you know, I love media. Rodney and you and I were talking last week about how you said you really love media. I said it's simple for me because it's what I've been doing for so long. And speaking of media, Dr. Breakthrough, you got some media in your hand right there, don't you?
Yes. And also, I want to alert everybody there's a special 30% off you can get, special up until midnight Sunday night. So you definitely want to connect with myself or Dr. Barrett
Hold up, how
Matthews.
much
But
off?
30%.
Whoa.
And not only that, if they join before Sunday midnight, the 31st of March, right? And now if you wait to April 1st, you'll be a fool. You'll miss it. But anyway, okay.
April Fool.
But just, if you join before midnight, you not only get that 30% off, you get grandfathered in as a content creator. If you buy what's called the Champions Pack, like I have, like Doc has, you get now unlimited uploads for life. Meaning, unlimited. I got one guy who has his own college, online college. He's uploading all of his college, and he'll be having his people take it through there. Why? Because now they can translate in different languages. Amazing. Well, after April 1st, you'll still be able to get the same pack. It won't be 30% off, and you won't get unlimited uploads. So the company will probably give you so many hours worth, and then you'll have to pay additional. But we get grandfathered in. I like being grandfathered in because you can see I got gray hair, so now I'm a grandfather.
Well, I tell you, I'm honored just to be affiliated with you because you are like you're not the founder, but you are part owner of this company, and I think that is amazing that I'm affiliated with one of the owners of the company because I mean you got a little leverage there. So like you were talking about Archimedes, we got some leverage there. So what is it that you have in your hand, man? I want you to share that with people.
So this is a book called How to Build a Big Team Fast. Okay. And so my wife and I wrote this book. My wife, she owns her publishing company. She published it. We like to keep it in the house, baby. But I've been the top of 7 different companies. And the best success I had, I built a team of my wife and I, 1.5 million people.
Wow.
Matter of fact, we were having $22,000 days back then. It was crazy. But we did that within 6.5 years. Everybody kept begging me, how do you do that? Matter of fact, at one time, I was the #1 income earner and the #1 recruiter in 3 different companies simultaneously at the same time, back when everybody said you can't do it. So I told my wife, well, don't tell them you're going to mess up their paradigm. So anyway, but I got that book. As a matter of fact, my friend, you'll see on my Facebook, you can see where I got a special. You can get books for a special. But Dr. Matthews, anybody that watches this episode and joins this book, we will get them absolutely free. What? You don't have to even pay the shipping. No, I want to do this to bless you. Everybody who watches this broadcast and joins on your team, I'll give them this. You let me know, get the address from them. I'll send them this absolutely free. My wife and I will pay for the shipping, and we're going to send you a physical book, signed, autographed, with your name in it, okay? How to Build a Big Team Fast, 7 simple principles that will create larger teams and commissions. And by the way, my original first book bestseller is Your Breakthrough is Guaranteed, endorsed and forward by Les Brown and Dr. Fran Harris. But I just want to read you a little bit of this because—
Sure, please.
Because first of all, as Dr. Breakthrough, I can't provide the breakthrough. I just prescribe the breakthrough. However, when people follow the prescription, God provides it, and a breakthrough is exploding through barriers that at one time seemed insurmountable. Amen. I'm the guy that needed more breakthroughs than anybody else I know. And I didn't start calling myself Dr. Breakthrough. Willie Jolly and I was speaking at Howard University years ago, and he said, Dr. Stan, like a guy, braining's everything, and like a guy who writes a prescription for a person, a doctor, and the person follows that prescription. You're the guy with the breakthrough prescription. You should be called Dr. Breakthrough. And I said, I don't know if that's true. I appreciate your kind words, but I'll live the rest of my life to make sure it is. So here's what I want you to understand. You are genetically coded to experience breakthroughs. It's part of your very DNA. Your first breakthrough is when you beat over 40 million sperm cells to the womb. That's right. You beat them all. You came in first place. So you are championship material. Your second breakthrough was when you came through the birth canal and you were born. So you may not be aware of it, but you, my friend, were made to be a breakthrough master. Now, the challenge is being issued. Do what you were designed to do, and that is to break through every barrier that tries to hinder you from your success. This is your birthright. This is your destiny. This book, and of course, my course, the 21-Day Breakthrough Challenge, will empower you to do just that. So now is the time to break free from procrastination, from doubt, from low esteem, from making excuses. By the way, the currency with which you buy failure is called excuses.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
okay.
Can
Anyway,
you say that
you will
again?
no longer be free, but rather succeed. You cannot be stopped. You are unstoppable. You can only be deceived into thinking you can be stopped.
Whew. My goodness, my goodness. Pass the plate, y'all. That that one right there. Woo! That was good. That thank you for that. Thank you for that. So I wanna talk about something here that with the great discovery that I found truly amazing. And that is the technology they use to actually make it so that I can reach people in different countries. Many of you at the top of this broadcast, you saw it, and I will play it again before we end. And it was that I could actually get my message translated in multiple languages. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. So they'll translate your message in up to 100 languages, but let's back up.
Uh-huh.
Because some of my speaker friends, I got so excited when I got, matter of fact, I mean, I don't ever have to tell anybody about this. I'm the chief breakthrough officer of the company. They pay me to fly around and to keep the, matter of fact, I wasn't going to do this. Well, I got to stop. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. But anyway, I don't have to refer anybody, right? But this is so good. Like my wife said, she said, baby, you're like a hobo that finds a place that has food and you put a big X out front. You be like, hey, come over here. They got food, right? I mean, I felt like those lepers in Acts, 1 Kings chapter 4 that walked into the camp. I was like, I don't do well if I keep this to myself. I got to call Dr. Barrett. I got to tell some other friends. I got, you know what I mean? So watch this though.
Uh-huh.
Some of those friends said, Doc, I got speeches, but not courses. I said, you've
Mm,
been speaking 25 years. They said,
mm,
I know. I said, okay. I went back to the company. So they got a guy who's made millions of dollars teaching people how to take their book, their speech, their idea, their
mm-hmm,
concept,
mm-hmm.
and turn it into a successful course that sells like hotcakes. And he's made millions of dollars doing that and helps millions of people.
Wow.
Now he put together a course and he now works for the company. He's one of, and guess what? So it'll teach you how to create a course or how to take your existing course and make it even more effective. And
Wow.
then they translate it in up to 100 languages. And the affiliates are incentivized to buy, sell, and promote your course in up to 200 countries. Now, here's what's crazy, Doc.
Uh-huh.
Once a person uploads their course, the company's going to call you, like they called me, and they said, hey, would you like to come on a Wednesday night and promote your course? I
What?
said, you mean like sell it? They're like, yeah, to our affiliates. Doc, that's like fishing in a bathtub full of hungry fish. I spoke on 21 reasons why you need to buy my 21-day breakthrough challenge, and it was buying like crazy. And guess
Oh.
what? And then the ones that didn't buy, they now knew how to more effectively promote my course.
Mm-hmm.
Then the company creates landing pages for everybody's course that the affiliates can use to promote. And then the company does major marketing campaigns to promote our courses. And then Ali Madawi on the Great Discovery podcast will interview you as a content creator about your brilliance. And then at the end, send them to your course on the Great Discovery platform. Folks, every other platform I'm on, I have to sell my stuff there.
Yeah.
They get a percentage. Here, I don't even have to sell my course. Everybody else is selling my course, right? And then the company is promoting me, and I'm not like some needle in a haystack. So I would advise you, don't let grass grow underneath your feet. This is one of
No.
the most incredible, witty inventions. This is the most powerful leveraging concept and community that you can be part of. So, my friend, What are you even waiting for? You should have been signing up while I was talking. Like, I mean, I don't mean no harm, but and by the way, there's even a way you can sign up for free with the Genius Club with a 14-day free trial, Dr. Barrett
Yes.
Matthews.
Yeah, yes, and you're right. There's a 14-day free trial. So, guys, I put my link up there. I'll put it again. I'll put it in the chat. But you all need to get on that because he's not joking with you. It's something that you definitely want to be a part of and get signed up now. Like I said, this is easy media for you. It's easy media. The money that you would spend trying to get your content translated and marketed and sold all over the world, you're going to cut that out because this will pay for
Wait,
itself just by getting one person to sell your product. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
wait, Doc. We're used to marketing our advertising. So we pay money usually for Facebook. We're paying advertising fee. That means it may or may not get a sale. It's like
Mm,
getting a billboard out there, right?
mm.
This is different. This is different. The affiliates do not get paid unless they make a sale. So they're incentivized not just to sell it, but to promote your course. And in many cases, they'll buy it because they saw something they like.
Ooh.
So now, how much stronger is it if instead of Dr. Barrett selling his course, me selling my course, if we had 1,000 affiliates, 10,000, a million that are looking for stuff they could sell, man, oh man, oh man. So
You
listen,
know what?
so don't just do this, don't just do the advertising thing, do the marketing thing, which actually gets results.
This is why I brought Dr. Breakthrough on here because every time I say something, he takes it bigger. He breaks through. He makes it even bigger because that might be the most powerful thing you said. You said some powerful things here, but the thing about having people go out and sell for you instead of advertising for you, that is big, and I hope you all are grasping that because that is really big because so many times we put out our Facebook ads, they're called ads because they are advertisements as opposed to having someone who is you're getting a sales team pretty much. You're basically getting a sales team for your content. So guess what you have to do? Put your content up. You just have to, that's it. Of course, you're going to market yourself too because it's your stuff. But knowing that you already have a team in place that's selling stuff for you, you don't have to check up on them. You don't have to call every day, say, hey, how y'all doing? How many calls? You don't have to worry about that. They are doing it because that's how they get paid. It's that is brilliant.
Dr. Barrett, I don't even know who's been selling my courses. I just know I've been getting paid. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't have to instruct them. I didn't have, like you said, I didn't have to train them. I don't have to badger and cajole them. They're doing it for their own. And by the way, as an evangelist, also I'm a connector.
Hmm.
So I've been connecting people for years. And Myron's always, I was always more just like Bible, but I was like, man, dude, I was like, he was doing Bible and business perfectly. I like one of the most ingenious minds I've ever seen, right?
Hmm.
And but he would always say, Doc, you can get paid for that, man. I said, oh, I just want blessed people. He said, well, you'll be more blessed when you get paid too, right? So now instead of just connecting people because of this, I can connect as I collect. Oh, 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 oh. By the way, I got one of my team members that does a meeting every single morning, Monday through Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific, 9 Central,
Hmm.
10 Eastern. And I have a principle. It's called if you can point, you can get paid. You don't even have to show up. You just point people there, and he does a presentation. He tells people now, if I invited you, here's my link. But if I didn't invite you, get the link over whoever invited you and get started. That's how you can point, you can get paid. So I pointed 3 people on his Zoom yesterday. 2 of them joined. I got paid. He did the work. He did the presentation. I got paid. Now,
Mm.
here's one more thing. When they put their content up and their content, somebody sells it, they're not just the only one to get paid. The person who sold it gets paid. The company gets paid. The content creator gets paid. But if I'm the one that refer them, I get paid too. Oh,
Ooh, hold up. Say that. I want you to repeat that for the people in the back that didn't hear that. Say that one more time if you don't mind.
So I put my content up on the platform. I make money from that. If I refer somebody, I make money from that. But the person I referred, they put their content up. Somebody else sells their content. That person who sold it, the creator of the content gets paid. But because I connected that content creator,
Mm.
I also get paid.
Okay, I'm out.
That is again win, win, win,
Woo!
impossible to lose situation. Now wait a minute. What if you just if you just give away a free lesson because we got some free
Yeah,
content
yeah. Uh-huh.
and
This is
they
good.
get connected with you through your link, they're always tied and tracked to you, right?
Yeah.
You give a free lesson away, and then they see a Myron Golden $50,000 course and they buy that, you get a percentage. So I'm
Wow.
like, yeah, Willie Jolly, sell your stuff. Yeah, Les Brown, sell your stuff. Yeah, Dr. George Frey, sell your. Yeah, Dr. Matthews, sell. See what I'm saying? It's
Wow.
beautiful. It makes everybody encourage one another. And again, we're all collaborating. And almost like the scripture said in Acts 4, they had all things common, right? So it's so powerful.
I mean, and that's amazing. It's amazing because you can put your content and have people who are selling it for you. You get and people you refer, and you still get paid for that. It's amazing. Guys, I want you. I hope y'all heard something that he was saying there because some of you, we're out there. We listen to different speakers. We're on video, listening to people on YouTube and so forth and so on. And you may know of some of these names. Did you hear him? He mentioned Les Brown. Les Brown is part of the Great Discovery. Willie Jolly, yes, part of the Great Discovery. You heard him mention. You heard of Myron Golden. Yes, he's part of the Great Discovery as well. Dr. George Fraser, part of the Great Discovery as well. And there are more. There are more, and there are more that he knows that I don't even know. Some big names. Some of you know Michael Whitehouse. He's part of the Great Discovery as well. Alex Hitt, part of the Great. A lot of these people out here that you all know the names. Matter of fact, I had Alex Hitt on here last week. You all probably saw him. He's part of the Great Discovery. So my point, like he said, if you ain't on that, you're late. Come on.
One guy that I referred, who watch this now, he just sent me an email. He said, Doc, I'm just getting started, but I made $4,400 for this month so far, and the month's not over.
Ooh.
And he said, but here's the good thing. He said, I can't even imagine a year from now how much we're going to be making because we're really here at the beginning. So this is like the beginning of a new division from a 40-year-old foundation of the parent company. So it's the best of both worlds. Usually when it's something like a startup, I don't even touch them because you can either one or two things: make a whole lot of money or get a whole lot of egg in your face. And I
Mm-hmm.
worked too hard to build my brand.
Mm-hmm.
So this is technically not a startup. It's just a startup of a new division. It's
Right.
a 40-year history of a foundation of Six Sigma. And now this is the fourth dimension. And so it's a startup of this new division to where, again, Six Sigma, you had to buy and learn from just the founder. But now, no, you can get the course, the Great Discovery International, which is Six Sigma course. You can get that through my link, through Dr. Barrett's link, through whoever. And again, we get paid. We didn't get paid the other way. We had to pay to take it. Now you can get paid. And by the way, a lot of these companies, you have to sign up at the top pack to get paid at that level. You get started with a little 14-day free trial and sell the big pack and still get paid and get paid. So if you like the idea of residual, now most of y'all make rollout money. That's good, and that's you sell your content. That's you got to roll out to do that though, right? When you have a whole community selling, and the way they have it structured, now you can make residual rollover money. So what do you mean rollover money? I roll over, kiss my ABCD, adorable brown caramel delight. I'm still getting paid. Why? Because somebody somewhere in another country is selling it. And my friend, some people are part of that Genius Club where they pay a monthly $47 that makes them save 10% off anything they ever buy. So if they end up buying a $10,000 course, they saved $1,000. Yeah. And it only costs them $47 a month. But if you get three people doing the same thing, yours is free. Well, I got 50 so far, so I actually make money, a whole lot of money on that every month as well. So there's multiple streams of income in this. I don't want to overload you. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about something. Haven't you been the best kept secret for long enough? Through this recovery, we're going to help you go from being the best kept secret to the best secret people can't keep. Because somebody Now, here in America, we got too many options, but in these other countries, like Les Brown's, they're hungry.
Yeah.
They're waiting to hear Dr. Barrett Matthews' message. They're waiting to hear your message. Oh, I understand the Les Browns and the Maringo. No. But listen, there's somebody that's tuned in. Their success is voice activated when they hear your voice,
Mm-hmm.
and they're waiting to hear it. They don't want to just read something. They want to hear it. What if you could speak their language, perfect lip sync, not like those old karate movies?
Yeah.
So come on,
Now, and the
time is
thing is,
out.
guys, I want to urge you all. I want to urge you all because here's the bottom line. If you're a content creator and you're not excited about what the Dr. Breakthrough has told you today, then you need to see a medical doctor. I'm just saying because there's something wrong if you can't get excited about getting your content out to more people and making more money. That isn't that the reason why you're in business. So the bottom line is this. He had mentioned something, and I'm going to have him go over it again about why there's an urgency about you getting started this week. And Dr. Breakthrough, can you touch on that real quick for them again, please?
So yeah, so we've got a very special thing happening. It's a 30% discount. Now there's a 10% discount that you get when you join this Genius Club, and that's always going to be there. But they added an extra special 20%. And by the way, it was supposed to be over last week, but if you look in the back office on the top 10, I'm number one. Number two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, and 10 are all on my team. So I said to the CEO, I need another week extension. I got some new guys who got started, and we can help a whole lot of extra people. So give us another week. And so he gave us another week. You know, it helps when you're the chief breakthrough officer of the company, and it helps when you got a whole bunch of people coming, right? So he gave us extra week. So that week is up tomorrow night, midnight, March 31st. So East Resurrection Day, come on now. But if you wait till Monday, April 1st, April Fool's Day, you can get the 10% off, but you can't get that 30% off. And again, the 30% when you get what's called the Champions Pack, you're going to have grandfathered in to get unlimited uploads
That's a
forever.
that's
That
the
that right there should seal the deal for you. But again, you're going to get great support. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you my phone number right now, and you can text or call. I'm going to help to assist. Dr. Matthews is going to help you, but I just want you sound, you're going to give me your number. Yeah. Now, first, I need you to call and listen to the recording. It's a 24/7 breakthrough hotline. And the other day, somebody called and I answered the phone. They're like, no, I was hoping you wouldn't answer. I got a person that was discouraged. I said, if you just hear his voicemail, it'll make the rest of your day. So please hang up. We're going to call back. Don't answer. We got to hear your voice message. So here's the number: 717, area code 717 275 3508. Again, 717 275 3508. It's Dr. Stan Harris, aka Dr. Breakthrough. Now, you call, listen to that message. That's your assignment. By the way, listen to me carefully. A breakthrough mentor will seem like a tormentor until you become an implementer. Oh, come on, somebody. So watch this. So here's your assignment: 717 275 3508. Call and listen to that message. But again, if you're willing to
on
get
the
started
screen,
with
guys.
Dr.
It's on the bottom of the screen.
Okay, there you go, on the screen. There you go. But I'll also be willing to assist you. But I need you just to call that message and let you get encouraged and get fired up, my friend. Because what I do again is I ignite and reignite a passion of people for life, for love, for the Lord, and for business. And my wife and I, we desire and aspire to inspire breakthroughs even after we've expired. You might be one step from a massive breakthrough, and that one step might be calling 717 275 3508 and listening to that 3-minute message.
Man, I'm excited. I want to call you myself, but, but look, let me tell y'all. I want you all, wherever you're watching this, if you're watching the recording later today, make sure you leave comments in there. I'm gonna put the link in there to get in touch with me to get started with the Great Discovery. You want to apply urgency. You want to share this with other content creators ASAP. There's an urgency about this, and if you're keeping it to yourself, you're not doing what God wants you to do. You need to share something that you know is good with other people. Come on, y'all know better than that. I don't have to tell y'all that. But the thing is, if you know somebody that is a content creator, y'all should see me. I've been on the phone for the last few days because I've been on the phone talking to people, emailing people, texting people, because they need to know this. I know several content creators, and chances are, if
Hey,
you're
hey,
following
wait,
me, You are too.
Doc, I hate to
Yes,
tell you
sir.
this, man, but I hate to tell you this, but a guy I talked to in November of last year that told me he was going to sign up, but he didn't. He got a call from you, and he's like, "Oh man, I told Dr. Breakthrough I was going to be signing up with him, and I forgot all about it." So y'all better hurry up and get folks for me and Dr. Barrett Matthews. Get them.
Well, look. When did you first talk to me?
What was it? 2 months?
It was
At
like
least
2 months
2 months
ago.
ago.
Yeah, and I didn't sign up until recently, so I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. So I mean, the thing is, don't let the grass grow under your feet, guys. Please don't let that happen. Get started ASAP. So what? One thing I want to do for those of you who are like really curious because you came in a little late, I want to share with you one more time the video, the demo reel of why I could got started and why you should get started. How would you like to have your content doing this right here? Hey everybody, Dr. Barrett Matthews here. And I'm not only a World Civility Ambassador and an advisor to a king, but I also run Media Boss Pro, where we turn retired CEOs and current C-suite execs into industry icons by leveraging media so that people will not only find them, but pay them. I partnered with the Great Discovery because they're not only helping to sell my products globally, but they're also translating my messages into over 200 different countries and 100 different languages. Want to find out? Check this out. Hallo zusammen, Dr. Barrett Matthews hier. Ich bin nicht nur Botschafter für Weltzivilität und Berater eines Königs, sondern leite auch Media Boss Pro. Wir machen pensionierte CEOs. Salut, Dr. Barrett Matthews ici, pas juste un ambassadeur de civilité mondiale et conseiller d'un roi, mais aussi dirigeant de Media Boss Pro. Nous transformons les PDG à la retraite. 皆さん、こんにちは。バレット・マーシューズ博士です。世界の利益大事、王の顧問、メディアボスプロ運営者としてメディア活用し引退した CEO や Hola, soy el Dr. Barrett Matthews, embajador de la civilidad mundial, asesor de un rey y líder en Media Boss Pro. Convertimos a CEOs retirados. Ciao a tutti, sono Dr. Barrett Matthews, non solo ambasciatore della civiltà mondiale e consigliere di un re, ma gestisco Media Boss Pro, dove facciamo di CEO in pensione. Now,
Wow.
right, that right, wow. Because that's what I want to make sure you guys are getting that this is something that's amazing for you that you can have your message translated into all of these different languages and there are more. That is a demo reel. There are more languages that this can go to and you can have this message. See, here's the thing. I chose those languages because I know content creators who speak those languages. And I want to make sure that I get them involved in a great discovery because it's about sharing, guys. It's about sharing with these people and letting other people know that they can have their message going out in other places as well. Because this is not something, as Dr. Breakthrough said, this is not something you want to keep a secret. This is not something, it's really not something you can keep secret once you know. Because if you're a content creator, that's content for you to pass around. So I want to make sure that I'm putting this out. If you look on all my social media, there's that video of me. So I did that because I want people to know about this great platform that they can put media on. And like I said, I'm Media Boss Pro. It's about putting media out. I want to make sure that they're putting media out there. So that's one way that you can put media out and get it into other countries. And Dr. Breakthrough, were you as amazed as I was when I looked at the demo reel and saw my mouth moving in the languages?
Well, yeah, I was probably more amazed because it just keeps getting better and better and better. I mean, my demo reel is great, but they've got it defined even more now, and so it's just absolutely. By the way, I got to share a quick story and then close
Sure,
out. I got
please.
another here, but there's a guy named Stephen Gregg, Gregg. He's got a message he feels like from the Lord. He's a minister, and so he's been able to reach in the last 7 years 200 million people, English speaking people, with his message.
Mm.
But here's what happened. He said, man, my Bible teaches me I'm supposed to get this message, Matthew 24:14, to the whole nation, the whole world, excuse me, every nationality. So if I could get my language, my message translated in different languages, reach a million in English, I could reach even more. He found out about the great discovery, joined right away, and now he's going crazy again. All these languages, he can reach now potentially up to 8.1 million people. I don't know about you. If I'm
Mm.
going to fish, why in a pond with English-speaking people that got too many options? Why not fish in a pond of 8.1 billion people in over 200 countries, but especially when somebody else is helping to promote your content. And in some cases, while you're busy doing something else, they're promoting it because they like getting paid. I like getting paid. Now, I do things more for a mission, but here's what I found out. When you fulfill your mission, when you fulfill the mission, you can't help but make money. So, three
That-
levels of success: one, making money; two, making a difference; but three, making money while you make a difference. And the more difference you make, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more difference you make. And that's the way this is set up. So, come join us, make money while you make a difference, my friend. Get your message out to the world. Don't die like Dr. Monroe. Don't die with your stuff in you.
mm.
We need it.
And Dr. Breakthrough, I want to thank you because I know you have other things you have to get to help spread this message some more. He left his phone number here if you want to talk to him about it. I'm going to be putting my link in here if you guys want to learn more about, see the website, see my site, and see how things are set up. If you want to talk to me, just say, hey, I want to learn more, and I will make sure I get in touch with you, and we will learn more and get you signed up ASAP.
Yeah, and no funny games. Don't try to get a hold of me saying, I want to be sponsored by you. No, 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 no. We have a success line, which means each of us creates a success for the rest of us. So if you try to contact me, I'm just like, you have Dr. Barrett's link, you sign up, and I'm going to support and help you. See, this is not like a network marketing deal where I got it. No, 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 no. This is a multi-tiered affiliate with a twist, but it's all about your education. So guess what? I will work with you. You
Yeah.
sign up with him, his link, and I'm still going to work with you because guess what? I'm still going to make
Me
money.
too.
Not just going to make something, but I'm going to make money because he's still part of my Breakthrough Bible Dream Team. And that's the way this thing works. It fosters support. So
That's
it's the
right.
start
That's
that
right.
stops
And
most people.
also y'all heard me say earlier, we're friends, so we're gonna look out for each other either way. So we go back some time now. So guys, look, I wanna first of all, I hope you all are thanking him in the chats. Thank Dr. Breakthrough for joining us. We will be talking some more because hopefully, y'all, we're gonna be working together, all of us. So we're gonna be working together, and we're gonna get our messages spread all over the world. There's so many things we can do with this. Whether you're a content creator in business, whether you're a minister, whether you're a speaker, a coach, a trainer, and Dr. Breakthrough, I want to give you one more chance to promote your books as well to people.
Yeah, again, everybody who gets Dr. Matthews' link and signs up, you're going to get this physical book, not an ebook, a physical book signed to you, and I'm paying the shipping. I mean, Jesus gave out fish sandwiches, so I'm trying to incentivize you to take action now. So you got until tomorrow night, midnight, the 31st. If you see, matter of fact, yeah, if you got to let them know now. I signed up I saw the recording or I saw the live, and then he'll let me know and then contact, and then I have to get your address and all that. And we will bless you with a free copy of one of my best-selling books, How to Build a Big Team Fast, by a guy who, by the way, I'm probably the only guy in the world who's not just a 10th degree black belt, which, by the way, you can see
Yes,
here's
sir.
some of the things here. And I got a whole garage full of some other ones and threw a bunch away and gave a bunch away. So, but as a champion, that just means I can train champions. But here's the thing. I'm probably the only guy in the world who's not just a 10th degree black belt, but also has spoken in all 50 states and 28 countries, been paid as much as $1,000 a minute, and my friend have built a team of 1.5 million people. I probably could help you. And I want to just bless you with the book. I had a guy the other day bought 20 copies. I will bless it with you free, ship it to you free, signed to you, but you have to join with Dr. Barrett Matthews and let him know you saw it on this podcast live. I don't know if he's going to record this and put it on
Oh,
YouTube like I do with
it's gonna be
I
live
don't
as
know.
soon
But
as we're done.
you get it, let him know and get that. Okay. And then, of course, our book, Your Breakthrough, is guaranteed. If you want to get that, I'll give you a special deal on that. But this one you'll get absolutely free if you join.
You heard it here first, guys. You heard it from Dr. Breakthrough. Dr. Breakthrough, once again, I want to thank you so much for joining us today on Media Boss Live. I'm looking forward to building and growing with you. I'm looking forward to having my business go all over the world. And I'm looking forward to seeing yours grow even further too, Dr. Breakthrough, as well as the people who have joined us today. So thank you. God bless you, my friend.
Business is booming. Checks are zooming. I'm happy on purpose, just like you gonna be when you get started with Dr. Barrett Matthews and me in the Great Discovery.
I love it. I love it. Everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm putting the links in the chat. Leave your questions and comments. I will be contacting you today and tomorrow because we got to get you signed up before you become an April Fool. So let's make it happen, guys. I will see you guys on the other side.